Arirang Radio.
In the second hour, in this situation, you have to listen to the song. Jihwan and I are suggesting the song of the day. SOTD will be with you. Please send us many welcoming messages. And before that, let's listen to these two songs and come back. We'll be listening to Replay by Golden Child and Mr. Bad by PH1. Stay tuned. In this situation, you have to listen to the song. Every Tuesday, we are suggesting the song of the day. Our music coordinator, Jihwan, is here. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. So, for me, I wanted to tell you that I had kind of like a problem with my neck because I had this photo taken at the hospital and my neck was supposed to have like a C curve, but my neck had like a straight neck.
Mine as well. Yeah. So, and
Maybe
they told me that it's got to do with my posture, like the way I sit, and but I can never I think about it, and then 5 minutes later I'm always crooked like this.
That
my posture is always so terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so I want to tell you that I actually bought this it's kind of like not that expensive, but a neck massage. It's not like a rotating machine or all that, but it's just a plastic, like pillow type.
Oh, yeah.
And it was working really nicely. So
send me a link because I need one. Yeah, I really need one. Defo need one because my neck and my back are breaking at this point.
So, that was my week. And how was your week?
My week has been good, I think. Nothing really special happened, but, I recorded the guitar for my song that I'm going to be releasing in, I guess, October or November. And I finally got it down because it took me quite a lot of time for me to actually like the production and everything, like the result. But I think I'm finally kind of content with how it came out. So I got that out of the, list, but I still have a lot more to go.
Can't imagine. Yeah, it's really hard to get a satisfaction with the result that you're writing.
Especially it's your own stuff. Yeah,
exactly. For me, whenever I try to write songs for other people, it's kind of more, I have easier vibe in writing it because I don't have much pressure. But when it comes to my songs, I can't write any songs because I just feel like
it's not good enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
Yes. So anyways, I knew you like books, but I didn't know you actually participated in the book club activities. I think the writer name saw your Instagram, the story, because I think I saw it too, that you uploaded the photo that you're having a book club meeting.
Yeah.
That was kind of cute though. So anyways, what kind of conversation do you usually have in the book club?
Oh, so we read one book over the course of 1 month, and then we meet every week. And for 3 weeks, we just meet on Zoom because everyone's busy. And we spend 30 minutes just reading. We just have the webcam on and we just put it on mute and just read books. And for the next 30 minutes, we just talk about what we have read and what we think about it, and some points that we want to get across and everything. And yeah, that's how we been doing.
I wonder what kind of what would you say, genre you guys are reading?
We're currently reading novels, but we don't really have any a set genre that we have to read or anything.
Oh, cool.
We're just trying things out in many ways, I think. And it's really good because it's always someone always brings up something that I never expected.
Yeah.
And they shed a light on things that I never noticed. So, yeah.
I think that would be a really nice conversation to have with those people because you could get a lot of ideas from the conversation.
True.
And you could write lyrics from it,
Yeah, it gives me a completely different perspective. And I see my friends as in a new perspective as well. I'm you're so smart. I never, noticed that smart side of yours until now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wish I had a book club too, That's kind of cool.
Join us.
Maybe. You think I'm gonna read? Oh, people, you should read. I'm sorry about that.
True.
Anyways, it's obvious, but in Korea, autumn is the season for reading. The weather is getting completely autumn these days. So can you recommend a book for me and Radion'us family?
I think I recommended one book like a while ago. It was I think A Little Life. But I recommended that already. So a new one it would be Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. It's now there's an adaptation, TV adaptation now on Apple TV. Yeah, it's really good.
What do you mean by the adaptation on the Apple TV?
Now they made a TV show out of it. Yeah. The book came out, I think, in 2019 or something. I read it because it was one of Obama's like summer picks.
Oh,
and he always like posts that on his Instagram, like my favorite summer book. Like,
is that like a novel?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's Min Jin Lee is a Korean American author, and it's about the Japanese colonization and everything back in like the old days. Yeah.
Like I think you try to remember the exact year, but
nope. That's a no for me.
Yeah, that's hard,
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for the recommendation. That's cool. I'll definitely check out the Pachinko.
Yeah.
That's a cute name too, So anyways, all right, let's get started. Tuesday's segment SOTD. The song of the day is Jihwan and I will suggest songs that fit the theme of the week. Please listen to the song, tell us how you feel, and you can also recommend songs that fit today's theme. Jihwan, so can you introduce today's topic?
Yes, today's topic is 망설일 시간은 3초면 되는 걸. In English, you only have 3 seconds to hesitate. It takes only a few seconds to decide on someone's first impression or fall in love at first sight. If you feel that attractive, you fall in love regardless of time. Today, we chose good songs from the intro that we fell in love with as soon as we listened to it for about 3 seconds. Have you ever fallen in love at first sight as soon as you saw someone or something?
To tell you the truth, I was actually so much of a kumsappa in early 20s because kumsappa is a person who falls in love so easily at the first sight.
So quickly.
Yes, exactly. And I think I was like super naive back then. But then after...
And super vain.
Yeah, exactly. And then after, I think I've experienced a lot of social contracts with a lot of other people, and that's when I realized that the book cover isn't just the thing that defines a person. Like
True.
As you get a conversation with the person, the more you get to know is that inside of the person is more important because you don't really you get along with people for a long time if they have a better personality inside their brains. So wow, that was
well said. But I'm just like you because I don't think I've ever like seen someone or met someone who's like, oh my god, I would definitely like do anything for you.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know, my bar is I guess like high up here or something. Not really, but it just takes a lot of like getting to know for me to like actually like someone. Just like you, I don't really think that what's on the outside does like matters that much.
Yeah.
Because no matter how good looking you are, the way you talk or the way you treat other people is bad. And obviously you're not attractive to
exactly.
I think anyone. So yeah.
Yeah, that usually happens to me too, because like in the first sight when I see a person, like really beautiful person, then I get really attracted to it. Then after having a conversation, and
as soon as they open their mouth.
Yeah, exactly. And then if the person has like a really bad personality or like really rude to other people, I get like this feeling like, oh my goodness, like I gotta like stay away from this person,
It's also the other way around too. Like if the person is not like not
super
your type,
yeah, exactly,
but still they have they are well mannered and they have good personalities and the way they treat other people is so like nice, then you're like, you find that person so attractive, you know? I think that's what the attraction is all about. It's just not something that hooks you in, but it's just something that just like slowly like makes you fall in love with them.
Yeah, so well, I think the next question that I was supposed to ask you was that have you ever experienced a fateful encounter that you fell in love with or at first sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, the answer. And
I think to be able to do that, to be able to do that, I think you have to be ready. Like you have to be very observant of other people, but I'm not. I don't like really care about other people. I just like when I walk, I just like walk my way. I just like straight my way, and then I never like look other people, and then I just put my headphones on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I respect you. That's your personality. So, all right, Jihwan, please introduce the song that you have brought for today.
Yeah, the first song is 우리가 맞다는 대답을 할 거예요. In English, they're gonna say we're right by 이강승. I think the lyrics kind of like is the answer to why I chose this song, because you only have 3 seconds to hesitate, and the answer is gonna be right. You know, they say the us is right. Is the right answer. So I thought it kind of like fits the theme.
Okay.
And I personally really love this song too.
I haven't heard about this song, so
He's
I'm
really
kinda looking
famous.
forward. He is?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
And you'll
so
fall in
sorry.
love with him as soon as you like listen to it.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, for me, the first song that I brought is Think by Reddy. And the reason is because, you know, today's topic is you only have 3 seconds to hesitate, you know. As I've mentioned before, I was such a kumsapa back in early 20s.
You have to think.
Yes.
Before you make a move.
No, I just go like, ooh, he's hot, you know. And as soon as I saw Reddy on the music video on the YouTube, I was super into him. I thought he was like super hot, you know. So yeah, this topic actually reminded me of myself falling into this artist Reddy, and that's why I picked the song.
Okay.
So I hope you like it after you listen to it. And so we'll be back after listening to our suggestions. Listeners, listen to our songs and tell us your stories. Anything you want to talk about, whether these songs fit the theme or how the songs felt if you heard it for the first time and all that. Tell us all. And the last song of SOTD will be selected from the songs that you suggested. Then let's listen to Think by Reddy, and they're gonna say we're right by Lee Gang-seung and come back. Well, like as we were listening to the song, we were saying that the relaxing
Your
is
vibes.
like the right
Actually,
word for
both
the song.
songs, like two of the both songs, they're actually very relaxing.
Yeah, and the first song is maybe like in a different way of relaxing,
Yeah.
I guess, you know, like having the sexy vibes going on, you know. So, yeah, I really enjoyed listening to that song also.
True.
The song you recommended.
Thank you.
And so, DJ Janet and Jihwan's song suggestion every Tuesday. You're listening to SOTDs. So today's topic is 망설일 시간은 3초면 되는 걸. In English, you only have 3 seconds to hesitate. The lyrics are a line from Ives' The Love Dive. This song has an attractive lyrics that says, if you have the courage to love, you'll fall in love like you're diving. And actually, the song is also famous for expressing self-love. Have you ever been proud of yourself or feeling love yourself recently? That's a cool question.
I don't really feel love for myself.
Like, I love myself.
But you know how? Remember how I told you that I make a list of things to do before I go to bed? Mm-hmm. And those lists are not like something extravagant. It's like something like when I wake up, I'm gonna do the dishes, or I'm gonna like read, like I don't know, 100 pages, you know, or I'm gonna write lyrics for my new song, and I just like cross them out. And by the end of it, if they are all crossed out, I feel like super like proud of myself.
Do you usually get all things crossed out?
Not really, but the fact that I actually like even like tried, and like I managed my time, I think that's what's fulfilling. That's what makes me feel accomplished. Yeah, so that's how I feel. Like try to feel like proud of myself. Yeah, because otherwise There's nothing to be proud of.
Oh no. No, you
False. I'm
you have
always
a lot
proud
of
of
things
myself.
to be proud of yourself. No,
True.
don't say that.
What about you?
For me, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I feel really I don't really feel the way that I love myself and all that, but also I just feel proud of myself when I accomplish some achievements. For examples, like if I do great jobs on my work day and all that, I just feel myself like I just pat on my own head.
Yeah.
Like,
Just pat on your shoulder and
yeah,
be like,
exactly. I just go like,
you've done good.
yeah, good for you, Janet. Like, you did good. And then after, if I've done the work really nicely, I think I get my self-esteem to be like kind of like raised up. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing for me to kind of like depending on myself in doing the work. But that's like one of the main thing that helps me to have like confidence and have my self-esteem to like rise up, you know.
Yeah, your work is one of many things that kind of like defines you. So obviously, it could like make or break your day. Yeah, but
exactly.
don't be like. I mean, I know you know it, but don't be too depend on.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you like depend on it too much, then there's times that you kind of have days that you don't really do well on the work, you get really stressed out, you know. So, well, sometimes that happens to me, but I try not to. But yeah, it's kind of like depending on the mood of the day, you know. So,
True.
Yeah. So, okay, then should we listen to Jihwan's next suggestion? What song did you bring?
The next song that I brought is Wish Param by Cheuri. It's actually a soundtrack from one of my, I don't know, favorite TV shows, the Korean TV shows, Kenmaul Cha-Cha-Cha. I just love the female character, the lead character, Shinmina, so much. And both characters.
Shinmina's so pretty.
Yeah, she's so cute. Both characters, the main characters, it's so obvious for us viewers that they are in love with each other, but they kind of like hesitate to kind of express their love to one another because it's kind of like a shame to admit that, oh, I love someone who's like completely far from my type. So they kind of like hesitate to like confess their love, but they end up doing it. So
good for them.
Yeah, so I felt like this is like a perfect song for the theme.
Like you could get a little tingles inside you.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, and their little like fights are even so cute because their fights are not fights. You know?
What are they? Why are they fighting in the scene?
I don't know. They're like, oh, I don't like the way you talk to me, and they're like, oh, I don't like the way you behave, like kind of stuff.
Okay.
But they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What's the second song that you brought?
The second song that I brought is "Hot Summer" by Be Free, and the reason is because back when I was in the middle school, I was like so digging into hip hops and R&Bs and all that.
We all have that phase, you know.
I was such a hip hop mania back then, and although Be Free had like controversial like facts about happening, I think, by talking about the rudeness, I think he kind of like showed rudeness on the show towards the idols, but I don't really respect that kind of an attitude. But the songs that he released, the Hot Summer, was like one of my favorite songs back then because like as soon as I heard this song, I just fell in love with it in 3 seconds, so that's like the reason why I picked this song. And yeah, that's the reason. So we'll be back after listening to our suggestions. Listeners, listen to our songs and tell us your stories. And the last song of SOTD will be selected from the songs that you suggested. So please send us a lot of songs that go well with today's topic. 망설일 시간은 3초면 되는 걸. You only have 3 seconds to hesitate.
Wow.
Oh, I really liked listening to Wish,
Yeah.
And as we were listening, that he mentioned that her vocal technique was kind of like similar to Kwonjina.
Yeah, which we love.
Yes, definitely. And I think but also besides she has the similarities from the vocal techniques, but she also has her own unique kind of vocal styles, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of like really enjoyed it. And also he told me that she won the first prize on the UJH
Singing contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised about that. You know?
Yeah, I think I like a female vocal where they have some raspiness, like a husky voice. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I really love her. I'm a big fan of yours.
So yeah, to move on, DJ Janet and Jihwan's song suggestion every Tuesday. You're listening to SOTD. Now let's read the messages sent by the listeners.
You go first.
Okay. The first one is from Luna, and Luna is from Thailand. Today's SOTD song is Pegedin's Square. I fell in love at first sight when I heard her voice. She has a beautiful voice. It's as perfect as Janet and Jihwan's voice. Thanks,
wish.
Luna. Yeah, I wish
wish.
too. Like she's like super good at it.
Yeah, I think there's no voice like similar to her voice. That's what makes her even more unique.
And when there was this time that I tried to like make a demo for her, and I actually tried to make sounds like her, but then it was like super hard to make that kind of a tone, you know, like how she's vibrating those areas on the nasal sound, you know. But it's not like stuff, but it's like
it has more air, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, and my throat was hurting so bad after I was trying to mimic her, you know.
So I think it has to like you have to born with it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That's good. Good for you getting back.
Thank you, Luna.
The next message is from Mochiana from Malaysia. Hello, my favorite pretty Janet and angel voice Jihwan. As Janet already know, I was gifted to this birthday present of meeting Kaho last weekend, and he sang one of my favorite songs of his that makes me fall in love in just 3 seconds. Kaho Isojo, Stay Here, where it starts with his beautiful humming. I get to listen to it live in Jakarta, and I fall in love with it again and again. Can I marry a voice? Just kidding. I have a great week, guys. Maybe you can. in a distant future, maybe you can marry.
Oh yeah,
a voice.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like you can upload your own voice on the website.
Yeah, and they can have a beautiful wedding ceremony.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Like uploading all your. Oh, that's kind of scary though.
Yeah.
Too.
But like, good for you because like meeting someone that you are a fan of in real life is something like nothing feels like this, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's like the experience that you had back when you saw the I forgot. Oh yeah, Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah,
yes.
true.
It's like that, you know. Seeing someone your favorite doing live, you know. That'll be kind of cool.
And to be able to like be in the same place, breathing the same air.
Well,
yeah.
I had one experience that I went to this concert from the Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I love Kendrick Lamar.
He came to Korea once, and I was like super fan of him. So I was so excited to go to his concert, and like I was so prepared to like jump through the whole show. But then there was like so much accident with the sound system that his
you have to shut it down.
The background music was like kept cutting it off.
Oh, okay.
So everybody was like going like, oh,
they couldn't vibe.
Yeah, the technique team.
It's horrible.
Yeah, definitely. And the Kendrick Lamar had like so much energy in the first, but as the show went on, he just went tired of it. So
it kind of died down.
Yeah, and I could literally see he was getting so frustrated with it. So I was like, oh no, this is going down. Man, you know.
Yeah, I think singing live it's so different from just like, you know, recording in a studio. Because there's a lot of unprepared accidents that you can bump into. Well, thank you, Motiana.
And the next one is from May, and May is from Philippines. Hi, Janet and Jihwan. When you fall in love, Doesn't it look pretty and cool no matter what the person you love does? Lovely songs are perfect for lovely people. I want to request Unfair 불공평해 by EXO. Yeah, it's kind of true, you know? Like, you get to see, like, when, for example, for me, I think of this as my dog.
Oh, me too.
Like, whenever he just tries to, like, frustrate me by lying down while having a walk outside because he's getting, like, super tired and all that, I just go, like, oh, are you tired? Just lay there.
Yeah, if that was a person, I would be, like, so pissed. But
yeah, for animal, they're cute.
I understand that because they're my dog, you know?
They're super cute.
What's one of the pet peeves that you cannot, like, deal with?
What's a pet peeve?
Pet peeve is something that someone does that makes you feel irritated.
Oh.
Like for me, when someone slurps. Yeah. I'm like,
am I irritating you?
Like can I stop? But like some people find it okay, but it's my pet peeve. It's something that makes you annoyed, only you. Kind of like that. Yeah.
I think I get annoyed too with that part.
When someone slurps their soup or something.
Yeah, and especially I don't really like people who like opens their mouth when they're eating.
Oh.
But I try not to concentrate on that. Yeah, just having a normal conversations and all that. So thank you so much, May.
Yeah.
And moving on.
The next message is from Benny from Philippines. Hello, Janet and Jihwan. Happy Tuesday. Oh no, what would I react within 3 seconds? Maybe it's just how I do react and analyze myself. What I'm feeling, and when I think about my crush, I react nicely on how she does well. So my song recommendation for this week's topic will be a throwback song, As One's 사랑이 어색해, Awkward Love, because thinking of the lyrics after 3 seconds, I would react how I feel myself every time. Have a great week, Janet and Jihwan. Well, I don't know this song, but I know how old of a song this is. Because As One is like, like a throwback artist.
I think they...
How do you know this song, though? That's my question.
They have like several members in that group, right? I think I know those members, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe look them up.
Yeah. And the next one is from Aga, and Aga is from Poland. Hello, DJ Janet and Jihwan. It's nice to listen to you talking about books, because for me, they are as important as music. I'm an editor, so I read books before they're printed and published. So cool of you.
You have talent.
That's cool. I cooperate with authors, and that feeling is amazing when I can talk about the characters or plots that they created. For me, there is also no reading for fun or reading at work without music. Lately, I found about Siren by Sunmi, and I definitely fell in love with this song at first second. So how about this song for the final song of Radion'us today?
I think music and reading can go hand in hand. And when I always like put on some like music with
while
no
reading?
lyrics, while reading, and it kind of like helps me concentrate, like even more. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
The next message is from Joyful Irina, from Romania. Hello, pretty DJ Janet and smart Jihwan. Ooh. How are you? My advice is to never hesitate. It sounds crazy, but well, if we don't live in the moment now, it'll be a day when it's too late to do it. This goes for anything in life, even love. Oh, that's a great advice. And I don't think I'll ever fall in love at first sight. But I guess music is my only love at first sight. Music has always been my buddy for my whole life. So the song I think of is Wonho's Don't Hesitate or Blackpink's As If It's Your Last. Have a great day. I actually like As If It's Your Last by Blackpink. And I really love their new single too, Pink Venom.
Venom.
Yeah, thank you for your message.
And the last one is from Lou, and Lou is from Korea. 안녕하세요, 자네님과 지원님. Hello, Janet and Jihwan. 꿈에서 그리던 사람이 눈앞에 딱 나타나면 바로 첫눈에 반해보지 않을까요? So if the person that you've dreamed of is appearing right in front of you, wouldn't it be like obvious that you fall in love in the first sight? 그래서 오늘 저의 SOTD 곡은, so for today's SOTD, my song is Oh Boy by Red Velvet. So that was the recommendation from Lou, and that's a really cute message from you. Thank you so much, Lou.
Thank you.
And so, to sum up, thank you so much for all your messages. And it's sad, but it's already time to say goodbye to Jihwan. So, how was the time with me on Radion'us today?
It was lovely, as always.
And same feeling as me too. So, we will be listening to our last song, 불공평해, Unfair by EXO, and say goodbye. See you guys all next time.
Bye.
Bye.